Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mark Pires, Renaissance Man.
Okay, people, gather round. The Mark Pires Renaissance Man show. Is he still alive? Wait, hold on, I'm not done. Trying to get to the bottom of this. Number 2. Is he still alive?
He is Dr. Evil.
Why is he still alive, and why did you answer when I was asking number 2? I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Number 2!
A plan is in the works, Dr. Evil.
This is wonderful news, number 2. Over 1,000 days in a row, we've managed to keep the world from knowing he exists.
Dr. Evil, he's still going and doesn't care.
Well, we need to find another way to stop the show. He's making me look bad, you know? Yeah, no. Perhaps we can make him look like racist or something?
That may work, Dr. Evil.
Perhaps we can get the media to cancel him?
This is your best idea yet, Dr. Evil.
Okay, number 2. Get me Dr. Facce.
Dr. Evil. Dr. Facce is on the evil monitor.
Thank you, number 2. Dr. Facce.
Dr. Evil. It's Dr. Facce.
Well, Dr. Facce. It looks like the gig is up. The Renaissance Man show knows all about you.
Yeah, look, they created a character after me. We gotta squash him like the friggin' mouse that he is. He calls me a weasel, Fauci. I'm not a weasel, okay? I'm not a doctor. I'm Dr. Facce, okay? Don't call me Dr. Weasel Fauci, okay? Because that's anecdotal.
Anecdotal Fauci. That's what they're always making fun of you about. That you're always anecdotal.
No, I know. It's like I said, that it is, everything's anecdotal.
Excellent. Dr. Facce, initiate the final plan.
They never even asked you. Welcome, family and friends, to the Mark Pires Renaissance Man Show. We are live every single day of the year for unscripted live comedy, songwriting in the moment, and total inspiration. So join us on a tour of some of the accomplishments and content created in the first 1,000 days, and counting, of Renaissance Man. So far in 2021, 12 albums and 156 songs have been released into the world. But we're not even close to done yet, fam. My plan is to put an album out every month for the rest of my days, as well as show up for you every single night. We've created 2 feature films this year, Batmark vs. Supermark, and Three's Company, the Breakup Artist. Within these comedies, many original characters have surfaced. You know, we have Batmark, Dick Facce, which he doesn't look like this really, but that's Facce. And then of course Supermark, who's pretty freaking super if you ask me, just saying. Hammerlin Jamison's a bit of a drunkard, and he tried to get the role of Supermark. It didn't go well. He does alright as a side gig of, newscaster situation. But you can see in that top photo, he's not doing too well these days. Anyway. Dr. Wayne Doppler, tallest man alive, 8'9", Guinness, and he's also in the Batmark and Supermark movie. And Dr. Weasel Fauci, if you don't know who he is, wear 5,647 masks, especially if you're going to Mars. Stuck on Mars. I will be making a movie out of that. Sid 45, make sure you don't get rupees. Sid has rupees literally pouring out of his igloo. Francesco Vigilughi. Look, if you ever need a cartographer, there's just one guy. The Curious Case of Ben Affleck Head. It's about a guy with a head so large, he could literally change the poles. Oh, Dystopia 2021. If you missed that, that's the world we're living in today. If you haven't seen it, I did a couple episodes on it. BB Poo Poo. Don't forget we did 3 cryptos this year. BB Poo Poo, Pee Pee Poo Poo, and of course, Shibbity Bibbity Boo. But it almost was wrecked because of the original Shiggity Boo Boo. Look, people are still on the fence, you know? Things were pretty bad for BB Poo Poo at the beginning. And of course we have many episodes of Spider-Mark, Peter Marker. If you didn't know, check it out. Mark Pires of the Caribbean. That was a hilarious movie. And then if you can't dance, you just, watch this episode. There's 2 of them. Really good stuff. And did you watch Match Game? I did it. And Pressure Luck in it. We did a little Pressure Luck style too, Peter DeMarkin. And if you didn't see Waterworld 2027, I'm the last one left because of the bugaboo. We did many other homages to movies and TV shows. Facce Mulder.
Sonny, you still got the cough?
There are over 100 insane scenes with Dick Facce. And then, of course, I saved the world. Saved all the animals and stuff, too. Zucker Chooch, Donald Trump Show. Make sure you check that out. And we did a couple of raps over the last year. You may not want to miss those. Trump, Biden, and Christopher Walken rapping? Yeah. Back to the Future, Mark. Guys, the next movie that's coming out, Back to the Future, Mark. You may not remember some of the characters that I was in the past, so let's just go over it in real time. Mark says, I did it. 10 Commandments. Mark Stradamus, telling the future, of course. Oh, and the artwork I created as Leo Marco da Vinci. The Mona Lisa, when I got that freaking red, like murdering a family. That was what O.J. Simpson of the 1600s. Hey, Michelangelo, after you finish that, sculpture, you think you could paint the ceiling? Got it. Circumnavigating the globe as Mark Jellin. Markola Tesla? If I didn't do my time here as Markola, you guys would have nothing when it comes to electricity. I still can't believe it. I'm sitting there, I'm writing the Fur Elise, right? I'm in the middle of it. And they're scratching it out and they're writing freaking that hack Beethoven's name on it, right? Don't even get me started on what they did when I was Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Doing the fifth and taking all that work. And then, like modern days, when I'm doing Mark and M, doing the 8 Mile situation. And like Mark and M's the man now, but I paved the way is the Marktorious B.I.G. as well. When I was Mark Claude Van Damme, I remember that one. Oh, Mark Schwarzenegger? You didn't know I was Mark Schwarzenegger? Yeah, that was funny when I worked next to DeVito. The Emancipation Marklamation of 1863. I did my time as Abraham Mark Lincoln. You guys didn't know I was Abraham Mark? You guys are all Mark Della. That's why this is all part of the Mark Della effect. Everybody's like, Mandela, man. No, it's Mark Della. Get with it. And then the time I was Mark Guyver, don't, remember, you give me a friggin' toothpick and like some tooth floss and we're off. I'm building a bomb. So that's just a good overview of a lot of the shows, not all of them. We have tons of new gear up on the website, guys, markpires.com. In there you can pick up your gear, you can pick up a signed CD, and also don't forget about beatseat.rocks, my invention that I patented. This is her sitting on it. And this is a little demo I made. Welcome to BeatSeat.rocks. My name is Mark Pires, and I'm the inventor of the Beat Seat. Today I'm going to share all of the details of the Beat Seat. It's the ultimate percussion drum. You can play it with your hands and feet while sitting completely upright. It's got 4 playable panels, omnitone. Everywhere you hit it sounds different. It's the first drum you could sit completely upright and play with your hands and feet at the same time. It's the Beat Seat. It's the only drum that you can play with your hands and feet while sitting completely upright. Anything you'd play in a drum kit, you could play on this, because you're playing with your entire body, but you're sitting upright. Your feet do this. So that's the Beat Seat, the ultimate percussion drum. You can play it with your hands, with your feet at the same time. It has unlimited tones. There's so much to explore. I hope to build one for you. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. And of course, fam, I can't leave you without a little bit of motivation. So take these quotes with you as we get ready to rock for one more night. And yes, we will be doing it again tomorrow. So, until I see you in just a moment, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man.
night when the wind starts blowing, I'm going to find a way. Some night when the world stops hating, we're going to find a way.
Picture tickets are available at the box office. Thanks for helping us keep the theater clean. As you exit the auditorium, please deposit litter in trash receptacles in the lobby. Please be considerate and don't talk during the show.
Thank you for coming to Lowe's. Sit back and relax. Enjoy the show.
It's Sunday. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on day 1084 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show, and we're going to get into it just like we do every single night, fam, so don't go anywhere. The next 2 hours are going to be rocking and rolling here. We have, I don't know, we're doing a new Christmas comedy movie tonight. We just released one, premiered it at 9 o'clock, 8:30. Tonight, our first comedy movie of the year. And we're going to shoot another one. I grabbed a cool background. I can't wait to pop it on, and we'll just see what happens. Right now, guys, pretty excited about this. I know a lot of people don't have CDs anymore, but I do have a CD burner, and a really awesome CD burner at that. And I now have the Christmas album is available. It will be ready on iTunes and Spotify probably by tomorrow. And it's my 12th album of the year. 156 songs on iTunes at the moment. 156. And we are now, I got to get the last album of the year together in the next 11 days. We're going to have 13 albums, 169 songs written and released in 1 year. That's something we said we'd do on January 1st of this year, and we've accomplished everything except for the last album. Very excited about this. The Christmas album, I think, came out great. I'm very excited about it. I'm not sure if anybody else has listened through it yet. Most likely not, because it's not fully available. But tonight we may run through all of the songs in order, just so you can see how the Christmas album plays out. But we're also going to shoot that movie. So it's going to be an interesting 2 hours coming up. I hope you guys are excited about it. I'm excited about it. And let's make some magic happen, right? What's that? No, Zabrowski, I know you got to do your woohoo. He's like, Mark, before you do all of that, you know I got a woohoo to give, right? I know. I'm the guy paying you. You don't think I know that there's a woohoo coming up? I'm here. I'm doing it. A monologue situation. Renaissance Man Show. Joanne's back there. She's filing. Zabrowski file. Joanne, can you keep it down? We're trying to do a show here. You know, nobody wants to hear you in the wheeziness. And then, like, the filing, too. You know? Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much, my friend. I like to wear fedoras. I don't really like regular hats. So, in general, you will see me, if I am wearing a hat, it will be a fedora. And I like to, you know, shift them around. And I'm up for more. So if anybody has any other fedoras they want to share with their brother or where I should get a good fedora, you let me know, and I will go and don it. Yeah. Some people wear hats. I don hats. Yeah. I was donning a hat. Yeah, it was like the summer of 2021, and I'm donning a freaking fedora. Everybody's like, wait a second, are you wearing a fedora? No, I'm donning a freaking fedora. You wear fedoras? No, I'm sorry, I'm a donner. I freaking don it. You know, like, I'm out there donning my freaking fedora. Everybody's like, yibbity yabbity you. No, Zabrowski, you're up. Come on, we're gonna woohoo. You know, he starts getting into the fedora story. Zabrowski, give me a woohoo. We need to lift up the fam. Woohoo! That was freaking aw- That was a top tenner, right? Was that a top 10 woohoo? See the Zabrowski. That was a good one, bud. Why don't you go back, grab your check, get the frig out of here. Right? We're doing a show. I don't need you doing with the negativity over there, with your Zabrowski negativity. You know, sometimes he'll do a woohoo and then immediately goes, I'm like, why would you go negative on me? You know, you gave me a woohoo, you lift me up. Then you go, What's wrong? What's the matter? No, you can't do more than the woohoo. That's not in the contract. You know, like, what do you think? You could just talk more? I'm sorry. You're here to give a freaking woohoo, and that's it. Renaissance Man Show needs to carry on now. You can take off if you want. You can hang out too, drink your yoo-hoos. He gets 6 yoo-hoos to do his woohoo on a daily basis. Joanne gets paid in doll hair. That's her bad. You know, she didn't read the contract. I told her, you're getting $500 an episode. She's like, I'm down. She didn't listen to me. I said it very clearly. $500 an episode. I mean, who doesn't hear that? It's right there in the freaking subliminal language, you know? It was in the contract. Specifically, I wrote it out. 500 doll hairs. And she's like, I'm on board. She's Soros' daughter. But, you know, sometimes you get it and you have to deal with it, okay? Anyway, guys, we're doing it Sunday night. Day 1084 in a friggin' row, right? And what's tomorrow? We're just 10 days from the end of the year tomorrow. That's crazy. 10 days from going into year 4 in a row of Renaissance Man. Woo! You realize that in 375 days, we are going to be going on to the 5th year in a row of this show being live every single day. That's insane. We start year 4 in 10 days. What? 2018. Well, it's really, if you want to just get technical, it's the day before 2019. So we're going into year 3 or going into year 4. Where are we going? I don't even freaking know anymore. I've done 3 years. We're going into year 4. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. But you know what? Someone's got to do it. You know what I mean? And we're having a lot of fun in the process. Like I said, right now, the cool thing about the new website, if you haven't seen markpires.com yet, go check it out. I'm going to pop it up, at least something up on the screen. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, actually, we could change this now because this now is 12 albums. Hold on. 12 albums, 156 songs. Guys, watch the screen. It happens in real time here on Renaissance Man. You know what I mean? So right now you can pick up all 12 albums from the year 2021, the crappiest year in existence I've created more than anyone, I'm pretty sure. And we have 12 albums here that I now have physically in my hand, CDs, and you can, look, they're signed. I'm getting these together for Jacqueline. I'm sending them out to Jacqueline. I'm thinking about sending out these and then sending out the rest because I realize if I send all 12 out to Jacqueline at once, she's not going to be able to get through them all right away anyway. So I'm going to send them out into 2 groups, I think. This is 5. We get one more. I think we have one more missing here. Let me see. Yeah, just the Christmas album. That's the only thing I can't get on that I haven't gotten into a holder yet. I do have one packaged into the plastic, but not the... I designed the covers today. I just haven't had a chance to print out the artwork. But I will have that done for tomorrow. So if anybody orders the Christmas album today on markpires.com, I will get that out tomorrow. And I'm excited. I'll just run through the list real quick. Check this out. Christmas Day is how it starts. Then it goes Rockin' Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Christmas for My Country. That was a fire song that we wrote about soldiers being deployed on Christmas. Santa's on the Run. That is probably the coolest and most upbeat tune right there. Christmas Every Day. The Grinch Is Still a Mean One. That's a fun Grinch tune we wrote here in the moment. Santa Claus Comes to Town. That's my version. Another Christmas with You. A Charcoal Christmas. Santa Claus Is Coming to Town is the other one. Santa Claus Comes to Town and Santa Claus Is Coming to Town is the original. I did that. It's Christmas, which is a cool tune. And then we did Silent Night, which I played that today for my son and he really liked it. And A Blues Christmas finishes us off. So 13 songs. 11 of them are original songs. And even though we did 2 covers, we did them our own way, you know? And then the stuff were originally songs like The Grinch. We didn't play them like the originals. We wrote all new lyrics and came up with a whole new vibe. So we'll probably get into that sometime, you know what I mean? But in general, yeah, we're in year 3 right now. We're about to finish year 3, which is insane. I'm about to start year 4. 6, 9. Yeah. That's pretty insane. It's pretty insane. But you know what? It's like everything else in life. It's going by very quickly, even though we are doing so much here. And, we're lacking the most important part, which is the world that needs the content. But it's all going by so quickly because we're having so much fun here. And one day someone will listen to you when you say tune in, and they'll tune in, and then they'll tell a friend and they'll tune in. And that's the way it works. But we can't get frustrated. I don't get frustrated. I try not to, at least. It does get frustrating, but I try not to let it get to me. I just want to keep creating. I just want to keep having a good time so you guys can get away from the darkness for a little while. I can get away from it, and hopefully others will find their way here in the process. But we can't stop what we're doing in order to, to get them. They need to find their way here, one way or another. I'm not sure how, because they won't let you. So you have to figure out a back end way to get them here. But that's on all of us, I think, to continue to just share. That's it. Just share. Anything you like, share it. Like it, share it, comment. I saw Bradley said something really good earlier during the premiere. So leave a comment before you leave, because we all are in the chat doing the live chat situation, but that doesn't help the video. The video, in order for others to see it while you're there, you should give it a like, give it a comment, and then if you have any sort of platform or friends list, share it. And then now all of a sudden you've helped the show. So there's something to keep in mind. But this comedy thing we did earlier with Dr. Weaselfouch and at the end, oh my goodness, I was crying there. There's this funny thing where Fauci is saying, wear 9,647 masks. Wear the masks for dessert. When you peel off the masks, 4 hours later, the coffee's cold. When he said the coffee's cold, or I said the coffee's cold, I was crying in here. That's one of the funniest lines. The coffee's cold. I was like, oh my goodness, that kills me. And it's true. You're going to put 5,697 masks on and start pulling them off? Right? You're going to freaking get a coffee cold situation. Anyway. So, guys, I'm going to pop something on the screen here real quick. It is still this Christmas vibe situation we're going through. The album is out right now. At least it will officially be out in the next day or so. And I'm going to just go through a couple of things. I want you guys to know what's happening. Like, for example, when we want to kick off a party, you're like, I want to get a party going. Yeah, me too. There's only one freaking song. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I moved that to the 22nd. That's right. There's only one song you want to ever play when you want to kick off a freaking party and get people like excited, where they're like, yeah, I want to go out and play. I get it. And I dig on it too. Like, this is what I'd be digging on. So right here, this one will be available to purchase. It's on the album to purchase right now. If you want a signed CD, head over to markpires.com and place an order for the Christmas album, which is fully available, and I will send it out to you tomorrow. This right here is, I think, the hit on the album, if there is such a thing.
Promise. I know this is hard to hear, but it's
Christmas time is coming. Did you get your presents? Did you get your tree up? And get the lights out, wrap them around, yeah, plug them into the wall. Yeah, you're staring from all angles, wondering when the ornament's gonna fall. See them trees that die in the moment you cut them down, then you put them up, and you sit there, you're looking at them, you're waiting for Santa Claus to come. Santa's on the run. Santa's on the run. Mrs. Claus, she's getting his trousers ready for the night. Yeah, taking flight. Got the reindeers on the front and come along for the ride. Yeah, got 1 billion plus homes to hit in about 6 hours. I gotta get my coffee filled. I'm gonna get myself a thermos, gonna throw it in the back too, and maybe I won't get tired. I know it's one night. Sunshine is on the run, yeah. Oh, Santa's on the run, yeah. Santa's on the run. Santa's on the run, yeah, yeah, yeah. Santa's on the run, yeah, 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 yeah. Santa's on the run. Santa's on the run, yeah. Get the job done, yeah. Running out of time. Got lots of homes to get to. Gotta eat them cookies to get down the chimney. And you see there's a little boy peeking from the top of the stairs. And I got to go back up. I told him the kid, he's gotta be asleep. And he's not, he gets cold, leaving it at the bottom of it. Oh, well, maybe his parents will make it right, 'cause he's messing up my night. I got a schedule to keep, yeah. I can't stop missing it 'cause of a little kid. Santa's on the run, 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 run. Santa's on the run, 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 run. Santa's on the run, 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 yeah. Take over ground, yeah. We need to be above 65 miles an hour if we want to take flight. I know we got a long night ahead of us. Oh, I'm afraid, my friends, my caribou are on until it ends. Santa's on the run, 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 Rudolph, run, run, Rudolph, yeah. Santa's on the run, oh, Santa's on the run, yeah, yeah, yeah. Santa's on the run, run, Rudolph, run, run, Rudolph. Santa's on the run. Santa's on the run, 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 Rudolph, run, run, Rudolph. Into the night, we got to get home before daylight, yeah, 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 yeah. Santa's on the run, 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 run. Santa's on the run, 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 run. Santa's on going back to the sleigh, gonna eat it all night, you see. Going to the next house, I'm going scrum-diddly-dumptious. I got my milk, I got my dipping, I'm going down, I'm gonna sip it, going down to the bottom of the chimney. Gotta bring the kids with me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that's what we do, the hip-hopping and hip-chopping and going rocking and roll. Yeah, that's a doing every night, yo. And that's a doing every day, cause you know that Santa Claus, yeah, oh, Santa's on the run, 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 run.
Santa's on the run. Santa's on the run, 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 and run, 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 Rudolph, run, run, Rudolph, yeah. Oh, Santa's on the run, 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 Santa's on the run, 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 Rudolph, run, run, Rudolph, whoa. Santa's on the run. Santa's on the run, run, Rudolph. Santa's on the run, Sometimes Santa's on the run. And the question is if you want to be in the freaking way of Santa and the reindeer as they're doing their thing. You know, that's really a question you have to ask yourself. So the Christmas album, it's available. If you liked that song, go check out the rest of it. Just check out markpires.com and it's all there. I'm going to play you a song that Trish asked for. She said, can you write a funny song? You know, like back in the 60s, they'd have like, you know,
let's go help people customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Can you write like a funny song like that? I thought that was a great idea.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Paris, and I have an important question for anyone with arthritis.
Okay, Brian Paris.
Which one of these?
So, this is what I came up with. Goofy Christmas song, like the 60s, she said. I didn't get the present I wanted today. I was very clear when I made my list for Santa Claus. My parents always said, if you're rotten, you're going to get cold instead. Well, I guess it's time they were right. Whoa, I'm sitting with cold here this Christmas. Instead of that 57 Corvette. Yeah, I'm sitting here again on Christmas. Oh, it cold up to the sky and said, what's the deal? If you're gonna give me coal, why even wrap it up? Just leave the coal under the friggin' tree. I could put it into the chimney and light it up. But you wrap it up in double ply wrapping paper. Yeah, so I'm so excited I feel the weight. I'm saying there must be something really cool in here. And then I open it up and see a big pile of coal with a letter that says you're an asshole. Oh, that's not okay. That Santa would say such a thing to me. Oh, and then he delivers this big pile of coal into my living room. Oh, I can't even get a broom to get this out anymore, 'cause there's so much soot I can't get it out of my house. It's kaput. I got to go, I got to move, but nobody wants to buy my home now. Yeah, it's now a biohazard situation. Yeah. The worst damn Christmas ever. Oh yeah, the worst damn Christmas ever. Oh yeah, I got coal under the Christmas tree today. Yeah, with a letter that says I was an asshole. Oh, that's not okay. Yeah. Oh, Santa, I'm going to get my own sleigh.
tomorrow, I don't know. Going to find a map, maybe see if I can find Vigiluki, see if he can give me the way to get into North Pole. I gotta go after that whole name Santa Claus, yeah. He decided to give me charcoal. What the heck, man, yeah. Oh, it's Christmas, yeah. Charcoal Christmas time, yeah. A charcoal Christmas, oh, I'm living a charcoal Christmas. A charcoal Christmas, yeah. It's a charcoal Christmas. It's a charcoal Christmas.
Charcoal Christmas. Trish Killian asked for it. What do you get? A charcoal freaking Christmas. Guys, at the end of the day, when you're dealing with it and you're a jerk, you're getting charcoal, Santa Claus is dropping it off with a little letter that says you're an asshole. You know what I mean? And if you don't know it, now you know it. Sometimes people don't know it. And they're just like, I don't. Well, Santa Claus will let you know. Just letting you know that if you were looking for an answer, Santa Claus he's got that answer for you. It's Christmas was the one that just released today. It's very pretty. It's a purdy tune. You guys want to hear a purdy tune, a Christmas song? A purdy Christmas tune? I likes this Christmas tune. It's got a nice little pert to it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I like to listen to it in fires down there. I'm lighting a fire in the backyard, a little bonfire. You know what I mean? Get myself bonfire out there in the yard. I'm going to sit and I'm going to get myself a Christmas time. I'm doing it. I can't do a country accent. Never
Have you heard?
Been in the
Toys R
South
Us
for a few
is
days,
now
but not enough to do an accent. Here we go.
I used to pay $162 every month for car insurance.
Did you?
Now, check out how much I'm paying.
Oh my God, it's Christmas, fam. I play a little beat seat along in the background. Check out beatseat.rock.
Some say deck the halls. Some say jingle bells. Some say Merry Christmas. I say let's all live it every day. Wake up in the morning on cold Christmas Day. Can't wait to go downstairs and see what's waiting for me. I look to the right. It's still dark outside, it's still night. I wasn't mistaken. I woke from a dream, it's not even close to morning yet. Santa hasn't even arrived. I've been waiting for 364 days in a row. To see those presents all stacked up under the tree. And now we're here, it's tomorrow, and it's just hours away. Just hours till I'm in heaven again. It's Christmas time again. Gather with your family and friends and hope that love never ends. Close my eyes again. Hope when I wake again, the sun is rising. I can go start bothering my parents. Can we go downstairs? They're going to see what's there. Let's open up our gifts. It's Christmas. Yeah, it's Christmas. Christmas Day, yeah, it's Christmas. Go down the hallway, you see Mom and Dad. They just as excited as I am to go downstairs, and my mom says, slow down, take your time. Oh, just enjoy the moment. Yeah, don't try to rush through it. It's Christmas. It's Christmas Eve. Snow fall down on my head, snow piling up on my roof tonight. It's Christmas. Yeah, it's Christmas.
Hi, I'm Nicole Hockley from Sandy Hook Promise.
Okay,
I know this is
Nicole,
hard to
I know
hear,
it is
but
hard
it's
to
important.
hear. It is hard to hear, Nicole. Guys, a little It's Christmas action. That is the first song on the album, I believe. On the Christmas album. I can't believe I completed a Christmas album. I'm so excited. Just because it's something I always wanted to do. And when you want to do something, just freaking get it done. Oh, yeah, actually, my green screen is for my show on YouTube. If you go to Linktree and check it out, you'll see what the green screen is for. On YouTube, there's a ton of backgrounds we use, but my main background is I'm in a friggin' penthouse in New York City. You gotta check it out. It's pretty cool. And then, of course, we have a couple other scenes, comedy scenes that are set in stone. They're there. All you gotta do is come over and see. But when I play my Invention the Beat seat, we go over to a different green screen scene. Usually it's a bonfire or we're by a friggin' lake and there's leeches involved. And when that happens, you know, we get crazy. There's other comedy that involved the leeches situation. And Julie over there and Derek, who's trying to get in the sleeping bag of Julie, but you just can't seem to win her attention, no matter how many leeches he puts on his face, you know? So that happens. But then on top of that, we do a lot of green screen movies. I've got, I guess, 30 or 40 different movies right now and little mini movies. We just did one tonight, a Christmas movie. We're doing another one. If you head over to YouTube, it's better to watch there because if you don't, if you don't head over to YouTube to watch the show, you won't see the green screen when I go over to do my Christmas scene in a few minutes, which I don't know what it is. This is live improv every day for the last 1,084 days in a row. You're going to say, what? 1,084 days in a row you've been live? Yeah, for 2+ hours. 1,084 days in a row. So hit the link tree, go over to the Mark Pires Renaissance Man show on YouTube, which looks like everybody's asleep right now, but come on over and join the fam because the show is live every single night and there's content every day on YouTube, as well as TikTok, but not as much. I try my best, but the 1-minute stuff I don't like. I'm sorry, I put out long-form comedy. Long-form, I've written 156 songs, released them into the world this year on iTunes. If you type the name in Mark Pires on iTunes, you'll see 156 songs. We're going through some of the Christmas songs I just wrote for this album. Never done a Christmas song before, a Christmas album before, and now we just wrote 11 songs, did 2 covers, Silent Night and Santa Claus is Coming to Town, but everything else I created live in the moment here on TikTok and on YouTube every night. But now we just got live on TikTok about 3 weeks ago. And we were booted for a week for speaking truth. You know how that is. Oh my goodness. She comes from the city of Second City at Improv Comedy. Let me tell you something. We have 2 feature films this year, okay? First one's called Batmark versus Supermark, where I play everything on green screen. There's about 4 characters live at the same time. It's an hour and 35 or hour and 37 minutes of straight live improvisation. The entire movie came out of the moment. We record everything live here. And somehow I coherently put together a movie in my mind and did it live here, but without knowing what we were going to do, say anything. It was all live improv. I'm also a celebrity impressionist, so I do everybody.
Of course, I do anybody and everybody. And when I do Donald J. Trump, sometimes they kick me off the friggin' air. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Melania? Melania, I'm here. I'm doing a show. Yeah, no, winning big league. Except when it comes to an election. Then I'm not winning big league, except when the sleep's over.
What? My Aunt Judy told me I could just sign an executive order. Why not just sign an executive order? We'll go out the back door with Kamala Chameleon. And then we're going to win again and again. And I'm going to call Nancy Pelosi. We're going to sign another executive order.
Sleepy, are you kidding me? You're going to sleep, but you're going to sleep while you do it. They're just going to grab your hand, right? And be like, ooh, yippee, and write it on the friggin' wall.
Wow, guys, you come down Sunday night, of course. You have a good time. Sunday. We do it. You improv is the show. Always, there's no script. Never been scripted. Now, we take a moment, we make it. Roulette style. You pick black, red. Wow, who knows? Maybe call it. My friend Owen Wilson, he comes down, does a story on wedding crashes. Of course, I'm going to do a story on wedding crashes, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it with Zoolander. You should have been a Zoolander with me. Why were you a Zoolander? What are we talking about over here? I'm going to do another wedding crashers too. I need Christopher Walken. Going to have Christopher Walken in there. We're doing, wow, whoa. Wow. He's almost like Joey Lawrence. Like, whoa. You're like, what are you doing over there? You got a Joey Lawrence situation going on? No, he's doing a stupid, like, deviated septum situation, right? And he's going with it. And he's just, of course I'm going to deviate a septum. We're going to do it all night. Whoa, come on down. Second City. Have a good time. Al Pacino going out to a party tonight. Last time I was in the movie, Scarface. Okay, you kidding me, man? It's Sosa. I told you one time. You tell me one time, okay? All you have to do is tell me one time, okay? You don't have to tell me 15 freaking times, man, okay? I listen. You talk, I freaking listen, okay? I know. I hear it in my freaking ear, man. Okay. Are you kidding me, man? Okay. Actually, I think we're all set up here to do my thing. Are we live on this? Check. Yeah, we're live with our going green screen. Guys, when you're doing a green screen situation and you're in it, so I'm going to just go with it because right now, and you got to head over, hit the link tree, please, so you can see what we're doing over here, because if you don't, you're going to miss out on all the fun. This is what we call the fun. What is it, Mark? I don't know. We grab this stupid microphone. Where did I put my microphone? Oh, yeah. The one we did at 8:30 today was a news conference or a newscast from the Hansons, not related to Chris Hansen. We found out it was related to Chris Hansen. At first, we didn't think it was the case. We found out. Yes.
Remember when anything was possible?
And guys, when you do a green screen situation and you got a Chris Hansen story, when you're going in, to try to catch some people being scummy, you do it. You just do it. All right, can we get through the commercial here? I need to get this backdrop going in here. This is better than the last backdrop, I think. Oh, look at that, guys. Are you kidding me? All right, let me get myself set up here. We're doing it. We are doing it. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. You come down. Renaissance Man show. Okay. That's about the right size right there. Let me move my guitars because we can't do the guitar situation in the way while we do the live improvisation. Okay, let's see. All right. No, tell a friend, I got the spot. Am I not? Is this not exact? Is the X not the spot anymore? I mean, what are we talking about? You put an X here, I'm in it. Don't tell me to make sure you got in the spot, Mark. I'm freaking standing in it. Tell a friend. Unbelievable. Just let me know when we're live, I'm ready. Today, I got the voice limber before we got started. I don't need to do a blah, 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 blah. You just freaking go live, okay? You let me know. I'm looking for the red light, but I want a countdown today, Telefriff. I'm sick of you being hurtling me into the broadcast. Don't even have a chance to do my It's Mark Pires Channel 7 News. I need you to give me that, okay? So, you just let me know when we're ready to go, and we're live now?
Telefriffin! That's what I'm talking about! Ed Wood! You do an Ed Wood situation. You come down here destroying the show before we even start. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mark Pires, Channel 7 News. It's freaking snowing, as you can see here. We're talking blizzard. Right now we're at the beginning of a cataclysm. This is basically, we're going to see avalanche-style event right behind me through the plate glass window. It's taking me out, baby. Look, it's all right. I've had a very long and luxurious life as the Channel 7 news anchor, and I think it's about time that I move on and maybe become part of the, like the permafrost situation when the glacier breaks off and pours through avalanche style in through the glass window and kills me. But look, this is what they do with me. 18 years of service. Behind the desk? No, not anymore. We need you to go out and do some freaking scene work, Mark. Excuse me. I got a BS in journalism, right? And you're going to be like, you got to go out and do it like an on-the-scene report situation? No, Telefriffin, you can't talk to me mid-broadcast. That's not how it works. You're the director. You don't interrupt mid, I'm in the middle of the flow. You're going to cut me off mid-flow? Yeah, no, I get it, Telefriff. For now, you can't, we're live. You can't cut this out. He's like, we're going to cut this out, though, Mark. You know that you're broadcasting live, right? Channel 7 News. We're going to cut it out. Yeah, no, I know. I understand. But you guys are the ones who wanted to have Telefriff here, You could have gotten me McGreedyson. You could have sent McGreedyson down. Instead, you got Telefriffin? Yeah, no, I know I'm live. So back to the story at hand. It's Christmas and it's friggin' snowing, And look, we're doing it. I got a guy who's coming over later to try to plow me out because there's a chance I could still survive this, all right? I'm not going, Donner family, party of 5, you know what I mean? Taking some sort of horse and carriage in the middle and, Colorado style, and then we're eating each other after 7 days of no food and nobody coming to get us. Donner, party of it? No, we're not doing that one, okay? I got a specialty heater, worst case scenario. I'll get out there, flamethrow that freaking thing. You know what I mean? You don't ever try to get in the way of progress when it comes to a man and his news on Channel 7, okay? They're not going to ever leave me out on the sidelines for the big stories, we need you to go broadcast Christmas Day. Get out there, snowing. I have a family. We don't freaking care. Read the contract, Mark. In the contract, you got to do a Christmas Day broadcast live from the Schmidt's house here in Colorado. Today I'm at the Schmidt's. Look, when you're with the Schmidt family and they got this friggin' cabin effect situation going on, I'm like, good, I get it. Why don't we go out there and wrangle a bear or something? You know what I mean? I feel like I'm a wrangle the bear situation today. I came in here, they're going to throw on, additional clothing so I could feel it and I could feel warm as I go outside and take on a bear. I'll do it. You know what I mean? Don't you ever test Mark Pires, Channel 7 News. If there's a story there, I'm breaking it. You know what I mean? What are we talking about? You think I'm here? I'm going to do this quick story and then I'm going to go and lounge it. I'm not a lounge it guy. I'm not doing an Anderson Cooper where I'm like, okay, look, I'm at a flood and I'm in it to here. But then they show the guys, everybody else is standing, it's up to here, but he went into some ditch to get that shot, to get that story. You know what I mean? I go to the story. If there's a river of blood coming through, city nearby, I'm swimming in it. I'm swimming in that river of blood, okay? I'll do whatever is necessary in order to get that scoop for Channel 7 News. When you are a Golden Globe winning journalist, Channel 7 News style, right? And you're out there doing your scenes. The only way you become a Grammy not Grammy, you become a Golden Globe winner is if you're creative on the scenes. You don't just go to get that one story about the blizzard of 2021, mid CV-19 situation, Christmas. No, you have to think outside the box. I'm up here in Colorado right now. Let me see if I can find a friggin' Bigfoot. You get out there, you do a Bigfoot story? Channel 7 News? Right? People are going crazy. They're like, look, Mark, Golden Globe in it. I got a Golden Globe situation doing a story on a freaking platypus. I did it. It was like I found it.
And they were like, oh, I thought that they were extinct. No, you're talking about duck-billed platypus. Those things, yeah, they've been extinct for a while. But when you're talking about normal platypus situation, platypi, when you do a platypi situation, I found one. And I did a story on it. And all of a sudden, I'm Golden Globing it. Guys, when you got to connect to the story to be a Golden Globe winner, you do it. You get the Golden Globe going. No, Telefriffin, I'm allowed to turn my dialogue into song. It's per my contract. My contract allows me to do such a thing. You may have a problem with it. You're there. You're not really getting into the vibe of it, I guess, Telefriffin. But I'm here doing it, you know? Lottie friggin' da, it's gonna be snowing all night here in Colorado, yeah. And I'm doing it, Telefriff. I know on your teleprompter, it's for, you want me to tell what the weather's gonna be here in Colorado. I'm singing it to the camera instead of, you know, I'm not doing a talk through. It's gonna be 26 degrees and snowy. Dumb! That's how you would do it, Telefriff, if you had the microphone and you were out here and I was there directing you. First of all, if I was directing you, I'd have that perfect shot. I'd have that angle, so you look like you're a star, right? I bet you're taking a picture of my nostril. That's you, Telefriff. You don't even know how to capture the angle and the image necessary in order to get gold in Globe. You can't get Golden Globe. You get an Ed Wood Award every year because of how bad you are. Ed freaking Wood. You know what I mean? But look, when you're here and you're going to instead sing the weather forecast for the night here in Colorado, in Golden, Colorado, you freaking do it. And you don't listen to a Randy Telefriffin, third-rate director, third-rate Ed Wood. I swear, if Johnny Depp wasn't available to shoot Ed Wood, they would have hired Randy Telefriffin. It would have happened. Now, instead, we just give out the Randy Telefriffin Award each year to the worst director. Just an homage, you know, because you can never be as bad as Telefriff. But just so like, hey, but look, you better work on it. You better do better, because if not, you could be as bad as Telefriff. And that's just not good for your soul, you know. Anyway, I digress. Tomorrow it's gonna be glacier style here in Golden, Colorado. Yeah, you can't wear your skates down to the mailbox, no, cause if you get there and you can't slow down, you could get hit by a truck. Yeah, get your mail and you gotta be careful, yeah. That's what I'm doing, Telefriff. When I'm singing that you gotta be careful with the mail situation, and you're not, like, supportive of that, and you want me to read it? Hold on, let's try that. How much better would that have been if I read it? Guys, in Golden, Colorado tomorrow, there's going to be glacier style, and you got to be careful. You don't want to go down the mailbox with friggin' ice skates, because if you can't slow down, you get hit by a truck. No good. So just be careful, a little gingerly, you know, as you go down to the mailbox to get that mail tomorrow, dealing with it. You're dealing with it. 27 degrees. Freezing below zero, right? You're sliding away. You're doing a sliding away. You're doing a Paul Simon situation, sliding away right past the mailbox into the 18-wheeler that happened to be going by with chickens. They're bringing chickens to the local poultry yard. The murdered chickens. That's you got murdered in the process of the chickens being murdered. It was a terrible day. Terrible day when that happened. So we're giving you a warning here. Channel 7 News. Make sure you don't wear those ice skates down in the mailbox tomorrow. It's going to be 27 degrees and still snowing a bit. Look, guys, when you're doing it and you have the meteorology degree, you know, and you're just doing it like total, like Storm Williams. Oh, it's Storm Williams. Like they wanted me to come up with a cooler name for doing the meteorology situation. So instead of just being Mark Pires doing the news, they wanted to be like Mark Storm. I was like, look, they wanted me to do like the Mark Storm situation, which I could do. I could do a Mark Storm. But then, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it just doesn't have the bite. You know what I mean? Mark Storm. I was thinking about doing like Mark Blizzard in the night. Like that I almost did. I almost legally changed my name to Mark Blizzard in the Night because I thought that one had the bite necessary in order to really go somewhere, you know. It's Mark Blizzard in the Night. He's here with his broadcast on tomorrow's weather forecast from Minneapolis, Minnesota. What's going on there in the friggin' Twin Cities there, Mark, you know, whatever. I did it. I did it. Yeah, look, I just want to let you know there's going to be a friggin' blizzard in the night in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Sometimes you don't know what the forecast is, and you need Mark Blizzard in the night to just deliver that thing. You know, he's delivering the broadcast. Hey, Mark Blizzard in the night. What's coming up tomorrow? A blizzard in the friggin' night. You know what I mean? In the middle of the night, you're getting a blizzard. That seems to be the forecast every time Mark Blizzard of the Night is on the air. Oh, tonight we got an extra special broadcast. This is a forecast from Mark Blizzard of the Night. Hey, Mark Blizzard of the Night, what are we looking like this evening? Well, it looks like you're getting a blizzard in the night. By Menon. And when you do it, and you got a by Menon blizzard in the night situation, you're right 1 out of 8 times. Oh yeah, those are good odds for a meteorologist. If you could be like a 1 out of 8, we don't go out of 10. We make it awkward for you to figure out the math. You know?
Oh, I think 1 out of 8. Wait, don't you mean 1 out of 10?
No, we could have done 10. We could have made it easy for you to do the math, but no. We want you to struggle to figure out what the percentage is on that one. 1 out of 8, you do it. And then you let us know, because I don't even freaking know. That's what we learned when we went to school for this, is you got to make it difficult for them to understand that you don't know what the freak you're talking about. You're going to be right 1 out of 8 times. Well, what is that percentage? Nobody knows. Just freaking do it. People will start questioning it. 1 out of 8, what is that? How much is that percentage? It's actually a pretty good percentage. You'll see, it's a good percentage when you do it. You're like, wow, isn't that like 10%? Nope, much higher than 10. A 0.8 out of 8 would have been probably 10, 10%. But you're doing a 1 out of 8, so you're higher. You're like a 1.2 or 1.3, I'll say. I'm guessing at that one because I never did the math. I just was always like, 1 out of 8, not bad. Not bad, blizzard of the friggin' night. Mark Blizzard of the Night. I'm on the news tonight, just dropping very important news information. This is a detail you didn't know about, okay? Tonight, there will be a blizzard in the night. At the very last second, Channel 7 News says, look, you know what? We need you for more than just blizzard information, so keep that name on the down low. You could maybe use that name in the future when you really want to break through and you want to have that secondary career as a meteorologist. But right now, you're kind of like a triple player here. So they told me to be a triple threat. You know, they wanted to be the meteorologist / anchor / here at the freaking Schmitz doing a Christmas Day special. Doing a Christmas Day special. That's what I've got. That's my contract. Why didn't I change that detail? Look, I want to do those other 2 things, but on Christmas Day, I'm not coming to the freaking Schmitz in Colorado, dealing with a potential, Donner party, no way to get out of that horse and carriage. People are cannibalistic, Mark, it's part of your contract. I feel like Bill Murray right now in Groundhog Day. Wait, hold on a minute. It's Christmas. You want me to go to Colorado and do... Right? Sometimes when you're doing it, there's no appreciation from your boss. Your boss gives throws down those orders, barks those orders down from on high. Hey, Mark, you're going out there to friggin' Colorado. Colorado? It's Christmas Day. Yeah, that's right. Get on the friggin' plane. It's a packed plane, too, by the way. You can't wear a mask. You're not allowed to. What? I can't wear a mask? No, not you. Everybody else gets to, but you have to go maskless. Why would they say that? It's like they don't want me to survive or something, It's like, I don't understand that. You don't want me to protect myself. You don't need Mark Blizzard of the Night to do the broadcast tonight and every night forever. That hurt. That really hurt when I found that out, that they're like, yeah, no, just go and go and jump off that cliff. Go out there and deal with the Donner Party situation. Maybe you'll be strong enough to be one of the ones who gets to eat people instead of being eaten. I hadn't thought about that. I thought in general I'm a goner. Look, when you're the talent, you don't really know how to use a knife. You don't even understand how to cut your own meat. It's done for you. I get out and I go to eat my food and it's all cut for me. I'm like, oh my goodness, there's a couple pieces missing. Did you eat some of my freaking food? Are you kidding me? That's my food over here. You cut it up to be nice so I don't have to figure that out because I don't know how to do it. And then you eat some of it in the process. You think I won't see that you took like the corner and the end piece I like the end piece. Most people don't like the end piece. I like the end piece. You took it. That's when we had to fire, the first cutter. You get the first food cutter. I had to fire the food cutter. It's a terrible food cutter. You don't go and cut someone's food and then eat some of it, and be like, oh, that looks good. Maybe I can take a bite. He won't even know. I knew. All right. Channel 7 News. We did a story on it, on cutters and how they take your food. You thought it was going to be about a different story about cutters. No, this is about people who will cut your food to help you because you don't know how to yet. You're just not figuring it out, like two hands working in unison. I don't know. And you have someone cut your food for you, and those people become, meal thieves at the end of the day because they're taking little bites. It's almost like hors d'oeuvre thievery. Oh, I'm making this beautiful sandwich here for Channel 7 News' Mark Pires. And in the process, I'm just going to slice off a little bit of the end piece, maybe a little corner piece over there. But since I cut up all these other pieces, he won't even know. You kidding me? I could tell. All right. That end piece, that was a dead giveaway. You take the end piece, I know right away. The first thing I'm looking for is the end piece. Everybody's always like, oh, I'll get to the end piece. No, I go for the end piece. Like, everybody's like, oh, I'm getting in there. I'm like, no, I'm flipping that freaking around, and I'm taking the end piece in. Okay, that's me. You do whatever you want to take that slice and take the middle. Oh, good, he sliced it down the middle for me so I could grab that nice, look at that juicy part right there. Look at that. No, screw that. I'm flipping around. I want to bite the end so then that fresh part, it flips out there. So you have to then take it and pour it back into the sandwich, close it up so you get a sandwich situation going again. Everybody eats differently. Okay? That's just how I eat. Anyway, listen, fam and friends, you understand that if you don't prepare yourself for the weather that's coming, you won't be ready for the blizzard in the night. And consequently, you won't be ready for Mark Blizzard in the Night for my next broadcast when I give it to you straight again and tell you about the next blizzard in the night that's coming through a town near you. So until the next Christmas 2021, that's right, the next one, I will be back for the next Christmas 2021. That one. I wrote it into the contract that I will do a Christmas 2021. And that's it. So now that next year when they're like, oh, it's Christmas 2022, I'm like, well, sorry. I said I would do a Christmas 2021. You guys are trying to push that into a 2022 situation? I mean, sometimes when you got it, you got it. Golden Globes. I'm thinking, like I said, if I go out there and get it myself, it could be a grizzly bear. That could get some media attention, but I'm thinking bigger. We need to Bigfoot it. We need to find a Bigfoot. I'm going to be asking around Humanipithecus piccatus. I'm asking, anybody know where these Humanipithecus piccatus? Where can we find one? Everybody's like, do you mean common term Bigfoot? Yeah, that's what I meant. I know I was saying it correctly. So like at the end of the day, people are like, they're like, oh, you said it perfect. But I think you meant Bigfoot. Yeah, I did. Let's go get a Bigfoot. Let's go find a Bigfoot. I want to film it and go up to him and be like, hey, Mr. Bigfoot. In fact, I may call a certain Dr. Wayne Doppler roughly the same size, height, and girth of a Bigfoot. So if we run into Bigfoot, we're protected. You know what I mean? We are protected by Dr. Wayne Doppler, tallest man alive, Guinness. When you've got friends in high places, literally, you can always tell when, it's snowing first. That's why the first Doppler 5001 was designed based on the truth and the reality that every single precipitation is felt and experienced by Dr. Wayne Doppler first. Everybody else gets it about that much after, but Wayne Doppler experiences it first. So he said to himself, perhaps if I can take that technology and turn it into a satellite situation where I can get that info out to the newscasts and news stations first. Dr. Wayne Doppler, Doppler 5001. So he immediately destroyed the Doppler system that was out there. And it was his grandfather's one who designed that one. He came out with the new version, though, Doppler 5001. So much better than the Doppler 5000 that you've seen for years, as his grandfather did. He just took it to a whole new level. When you're Dr. Wayne Doppler, and your grandfather created Doppler technology, but then you're like, it's crap. I could do better. You do better, And then the world gives you like accolades. He's the richest doctor in the world right now, right? Like Dr. Fauci's very wealthy because, he has the patents and everything. But Dr. Wayne Doppler, he's up there. He may be right underneath Dr. Weasel Fauci. I don't know. It could be somewhere in the middle. Dr. Wayne Doppler. Look it up. Doppler 5001, he made a freaking mint on that. At the end of the day, when people look at the most successful scientists in the history of time, Dr. Wayne Doppler will come out on top. He will wind up being much higher up than Elon Musk at the end of the day. Elon Musk is the richest man alive currently. But that's because people don't understand where Doppler hides his money. He's got it hidden under his mattress, okay? Kind of like a Sid 45. Sid's got his, rupees, I wouldn't say hiding. He's got them literally pouring out of the chimney at his house, his igloo in Alaska. And it's now become like a meme. I saw it the other day. I'm like, wait, hold on a second. What is that? How is that even occurring? It's pouring out like almost like a volcanic eruption out of a chimney in an igloo in Alaska. How is that occurring? I guess there's a source below the igloo, and it's almost like oil reserves, and rupees. Crazy. Some people are washing themselves in rupees. Like they're like, I didn't take a shower today. Let me just get hit with some rupees real quick. When you're doing it and you get that type of, Like I would say it's an overwhelming experience to have that many rupees coming at you at once. But Sid's been doing it for a very long time, Anyway, guys, remember that when you are here doing a Channel 7 news report in Colorado snow situation, blizzard, the tough stuff has not started to come down yet. This is the intro to the storm of the century. They're talking about this being as bad as like day after tomorrow, right here. And if you are, on TikTok right now, you should head over to YouTube. Just click the link there in the link tree because you got to see the backdrop. We're green screening it because we got real backdrops here. But guys, remember, this storm will be as bad as they say, or as I say, because I am a meteorologist that's right 1 out of 8 times. That's the record, by the way. Yeah, everybody else is like 0.4. But look, when you are doctor, I'm going to throw a doctor on the end of mine. Dr. Mark Pires, the meteorologist. Well, when I go meteorology, remember I go Mark, Blizzard in the Night. I sometimes forget my own name. Mark Blizzard in the Night. And Mark Blizzard in the Night has one thing to tell you. There's a friggin' blizzard coming tonight. It's unfortunate that when I signed the contract with them, they're like, you can't deliver any meteorology news unless it's a blizzard in the night. I said, what do you mean? They said, well, you came up with blizzard in the night. If you don't do, it's a blizzard in the night as your tagline, we got to fire you. I'm like, what the freaking heck? So now sometimes I'll get on there and they'll be like, oh, it looks like it's going to rain tomorrow, right, Mark? And I'll be like, yeah, I guess, unless there's a blizzard in the night. And so we do it as a joke now, because like they want me to still use the name as the tagline. So it's going to be sunny and 94 tomorrow, unless there's a blizzard in the friggin' night. You know what I mean? And when you do that, you still catch that tagline situation. And everybody's there. And they're like, oh, cool. You know what I mean? That was actually the marketing director's thought. And I went with it. Blizzard in the night situation. I almost went with puddles of rain in the friggin', dead of winter. That was also a very long title. And they said, that's just not going to work, Mark. Pick something a little bit more, in the face. So I said, how about Mark sludge in your friggin' face? And they said, that's a little bit too in your face, Mark. Don't do sludge in someone's face. That's aggressive. When you do sludge in someone's face, that's aggressive behavior. Okay, how about a snowball in your eye? Mark, snowball in your eye. Does that one work? Just as aggressive? Okay. Telefriferin. No, don't talk to me mid-broadcast. So rude. You know, I'm doing this. I think we're about done with this broadcast, Telefriffin. Look, it's a beautiful Christmas day. If you're in the blizzard of 2021 with me, you know, I wish you luck. I know you're not going to be able to see any family, potentially not be able to ever see the day, you know, of, you know, outside of your home again. And don't do a Donner situation. Remember, I hope you stock up. Go to the store now. Although the supply routes are pretty messed up these days. So good luck. Just get the essentials, you know, and whatever you need, make sure you're protected because we're dealing with, they say, 74 feet of snow. It's coming down. And this is the first 3 inches that are hitting us right now. We're only seeing the beginning. You guys, I'm going to try to come back on the air later when this thing's really coming down. I may go outside and do an outside report in the snow. You can see how quick the snow piles up on me. You know what I mean? We may do that. But I do want to say, from Channel 7 News, from me, from Randy Telefriffin, we do appreciate you. We do love you. And we welcome you to tomorrow's broadcast of Christmas Was a Great Time of Year. Something like that. I don't know. I got to come up with a better ending than that. I'm just getting a phone call right now, and it's TikTok's gotten cut off the air because of it. So I'll have to go and take that in a minute. We just want to say from all of us here at Channel 7 News, have yourself a great evening. And remember, no matter how nice it is today, tomorrow, or the next day, there's always a risk of a blizzard in the friggin' night. So until the next time we meet here on Channel 7 News, it's Mark Pires, Blizzard of the Night. By Manon. I'm going to do a little better than that. Final one. One more out. We need to do one more outro. So from all of us here at Channel 7 News, we just want to thank you for joining us this evening, for sharing your love with us on a nightly basis. And remember, there's a blizzard in the night coming at you. What the freak am I talking about? So from all of us here to you through the friggin' screen right now, these are outtakes. We're going to have to do outtakes from this episode of Christmas in the Schmidt home here in Colorado. So from all of us here at Channel 7 News, we want to wish you a warm and healthy Thanksgiving. What? What are we doing? Now you're doing Thanksgiving situation over here? You're off by a month. It's Christmas. So from all of us here at Channel 7 News, this is Mark, blizzard in the night sometimes, meteorology situation, coming at you. Just to let you know that we are getting hit with an avalanche. It's going to be bad. And I hope to be alive tomorrow. And if I am, I will be broadcasting to you from another undisclosed location in the middle of a blizzard somewhere, just so you can see what we're dealing with. This is some real deal stuff. Blizzard in the night stuff. And that's why they called in the Mark Blizzard in the Night. They wouldn't have called me in if it was a sunny day here in Colorado, this Christmas situation we're in. But that's why they call in the big boy, Oh, Mark Blizzard of the Night, can you come and do a broadcast? We're doing a Colorado situation for this Christmas, and it's coming down cats and freaking dogs. We're talking about feet of snow, Mark Blizzard of the Night. This is what you were born for, is to deliver the message of a blizzard in the night. At first I was pissed. You don't tell me to go somewhere on Christmas. But when I got a chance to deliver the Blizzard of the Night message, 2 for the price of 1. I got paid and I got to deliver the tagline for the right reason. Usually I'm just saying it. It's going to be 94 tomorrow, but there could be a chance of a blizzard in the night. No, tonight, there's a freaking blizzard in the night. There is a blizzard in the night going on right now. So I thank you, Channel 7 News, for giving me this beat report, coming out here doing it. I'm doing it here down the Schmitz. The Schmitz are making some freaking hot cocoa right now. I'm looking forward to that. I can definitely go for some hot cocoa, and that'll be good. Telefriff, can you do me a favor and ask Mr. Schmidt if he could throw some marshmallows in my hot cocoa? I like marshmallows in my hot cocoa. I'm not just dealing with a straight up Swiss Miss, are we? Like, what do we got with? He's shaving chocolate and making real hot cocoa for us, right? I mean, I'm in this, I'm doing it. Cabin in the middle of the woods, Colorado situation. You better be sure he's shaving chocolate and making us some real chocolate, hot chocolate, right? That's what I expect. look, until, you know, I get to that hot chocolate, I'm going to be a little bit, I'm questioning if he's doing a Swiss Miss situation. I will let you know in the next broadcast. So from all of us here at Channel 7 News, to you in your warm and cozy home, I just want to thank you and wish you the happiest of Christmases. And sometimes you could still say Merry Christmas in some small communities and some homes across this country. Well, from here at Channel 7 News, the Schmidt House, where I'm about to have some freaking hot cocoa, I just want to say Merry Christmas. And I will see you tomorrow as we continue part 3 of Christmas 2021 by Menon. Oh, goodness, fam and friends. When you do it, you do it. Oh, goodness. We got another episode. We got another episode, and no one really knows it. Isn't that a wonderful thing? Nobody really knows it. All right, I got to cut this off. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this. I am closing down this. All right, there we go. I just shut off TikTok because they were a part of it. We got it done. So, fam and friends, how cool and crazy was that? I think it was pretty crazy. I don't know if it was good. Who the heck knows? I never know anything. I just get up there and talk for a while. And sometimes it's funny. Other times, I don't know. You have to tell me. Oh, goodness. So I am going to probably wrap this show up in a few minutes here. I'm going to play you one quick tune. In fact, let's see. Let me play you one thing because I have a phone call to make. You know, actually, I mean, as it goes, that was a pretty ridiculous end to a show right there. So maybe what we'll do here is, oh my goodness, Cody, thank you so much for your donation. You rock, brother. You are so awesome. Thank you so much for the donation. You're amazing. I am excited because tomorrow we are at day 1085 in a row, guys. Oh my goodness, Margaret, so good to see you. I'm so glad you're here, Margaret. I'm going to stick around for a couple more seconds because Margaret's here and she's just able to join in. So let me play you a quick tune here, Margaret. This is a little something for Margaret for joining us here at the end of her long day, 12 hours Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I feel that for you. You know, during the day, I'm a real estate agent and I work, I just basically will work any hours necessary in order to get, a property sold for my family so I can support my family. This show, I've never made any money except for when people like Cody or whatever donate. But this show's not about me making money. It's about you guys making a connection to some positivity in a dark world. And together, we're doing it. We've been doing it. And it's been happening for so long, and nobody knows about it. And here's a good example of why they don't know about it. It's because of the messaging. When you speak truth, they will shut you down. This is a song called Rock the Kibosh. I wrote this because I was being cut off the air by YouTube one day. And they basically was, 25 or 30% of my frames are being cut. 25% of my frames are being cut off. And I was like, this is terrible. So Christine Seidman said, Mark, you should write a buffer song. Now, just so you know, Margaret, and anybody else that happens to be tuning in, every song that's written here happens live in the moment. So there is no script. There's no lyrics. I just come up with everything in the moment or allow it to happen, essentially, is what I say. I allow. And this happened.
Friday night, just trying to go live, but YouTube look at me again. Yeah, trying to set me on my way for the night's even getting going. But we're gonna fight back. Got TikTok involved now. Yeah, gather round, fam, follow you, 'cause I'm live every day writing songs for you. Yeah, in the moment, yeah, that's how we do. We take it and we find something, bring it to the surface and make it something that you can feel deep down in your soul. That's all we do is we roll into the day, into the night. Yeah, try to find our way into an understanding of the world we're living in. But you two pulled it down, yeah, too much truth, but there is. Yeah, they can't have it out there, no. Got a couple hundred eyes on it, too much. Can't have the truth out there. Gotta fill it out with misinformation, you see. Yeah, get it from the CDC. Yeah, you can tune in to any news platform, the fake news, National Enquirer media. Yeah, you know they're the real virus. Yeah. And I keep screaming it out from a mountain. You can hear it echo far. Yeah, but you two's pulling me down. Yeah, 25% of my frame's out the window. I don't know what it looks like to you, but I'm going to keep a jamming, yeah. We're buffering, yeah. Buffering, boom, all night, yeah. You can't see a thing, I'm freezing. Every time I'm in a gesture and I come up new lines. Yeah, I'm frozen in time, yeah. Bottlenecking, oh, every night. Renaissance man, yeah. It's like their plan is to stop me before we can reach mainland, yeah. I keep rowing, I keep showing up day after day. The sun keeps burning me. I don't care, I'm burned to a crisp, and I keep on rowing. I keep on showing up. They're scratching their heads, they're not trying to understand now. They just keep pushing harder, they keep on pushing me as far down as anyone can go. But I don't care, I still show I'm here to have some fun with you, because this world is dying. How so do you want to let it die? Do you get on board with YouTube and all this peddling over there? The propaganda, yeah, but they don't want you to understand the truth. No. I swear it's just me and you, yeah, we're on a desolate island, and no one can find us, yeah, and we need to find a way out of here. Limited on food, limited on supplies. I wipe my eyes, the tears are pouring down now. I don't know if I will make it through the night. All because you two bottlenecked my show that night.
If you're trying to lose belly fat, stop doing cardio.
Okay. I'll listen to her. Just do a show every day for the last 1,090, 70, 84 days. Do you want to lose some weight? Christmas every day. I'm going to play Christmas every day. Okay, one more song here at least before we call this Eve. tomorrow. Remember, we do it all over again. This is track 5 on the album, Christmas album. Guys, remember, the Christmas album you could pick up right now on my website, markpires.com. If you order it now, I'll ship it out tomorrow. I've already got some CDs made. These will be signed and sent out. The artwork will be signed and sent. This is what it looks like. How cool is that? Let me see so you can see how good the quality is. I mean, that's like real deal quality right there. One-man band Christmas Day, Rockin' Rudolph the Reindeer. Anyway, we got about 5 ready to go. So as many orders that come in, I can print out tonight and ship them out. I think that, I'm excited about this album. Having a Christmas album out. I've always wanted to do a Christmas album. I wrote 11 of the 13 songs live this last week and a half. And this is one of them right here. It's cold December morning. Gotta go off to work. Stop at the stores on my way home. The shelves are a little empty these days. I gotta stand in line for that toy. It's Christmas time again. It's that time of year when we smile more, yeah, we try to at least, and we get to see your families. Yeah, it's Christmas time. Join me on this Christmas night. Oh, bells are ringing now. I hear Santa Claus is singing now. Traveling through the sky. Yeah, we're all trying to sleep, but we're wide-eyed, waiting for the jolly man to come by and bring us all toys. August, I've been real good this Christmas time. Oh, snow is falling down. Reindeers are floating by, and they got Santa Claus in tow. If you don't go to sleep, he won't stop by your door. No, whoa, whoa, coming down the chimney, yeah. Oh, you left the cookies out, you got the milk, and he's sitting there going, oh, dropping off the toys, and he go. He's got a billion more to go. It's Christmas time, Christmas night. Oh, leading the way. The Rudolph's got that nose bright as can be. You can light the way, my friend. Yeah, light the way. It's Christmas time tonight. Yeah. Christmas night is Christmas all day. Christmas all month. Oh, it's Christmas all year. Yeah, let's bring that cheer out to the world. Let's make it Christmas every day. Every way, yeah, it's Christmas Day.
every day. On this Christmas, every day.
Oh yeah. Christmas every day. I dig on that tune a lot, guys. You know, I forget sometimes how good these songs are, the Christmas songs, because we're writing them live in the moment, and then I'm like, okay, we got to write another one. I got to get 13 songs written so quickly, and I forget, you know, what each one of them has to offer. So it's Christmas, Christmas Day, Santa's on the Run, you've heard. This one right here, I want to play this because this is a song for anybody who knows anybody who's a Marine in the Army, anybody who's ever been in military. There is an experience that nobody can explain, even me. I've never been in the military, but this is something I think I've nailed.
I used to pay
Pay
$160.
attention to this. Imagine it's Christmas Eve and you were just, you know, you're laying there and you wake up and you get the phone call that you're being deployed on Christmas Eve. Written live in the moment. This is just a story here, fam. Just a story.
He wakes up like he does every day. But this day he's got the cold he feared most. Looks at his wife, newborn child. Says I have a gun to deploy. They need daddy to fight to keep you safe. This Christmas while I'm away, I'll be thinking of you. I'll be standing and post and putting my heart on the line for this country of mine. Oh, it's all for you. Walked out the door and gave one more look back. Let the tears stream down my face. Get the ride down to the base. I can't stop thinking about their faces, all the lives of my life. I'm playing now with all these brave souls. Oh, making the ultimate sacrifice for this country of mine. For this country of mine. For long years go by, another little guy is on 5 years old. Haven't seen in so long, except FaceTime. I wonder if he'll even know me when he catches my eye. I'm coming home. I'm coming home, yeah, this Christmas. I'm coming back to hold you again. grab my last 4 years out of the trunk. I can't wait to run up and open the door and hold them and never let them go. It's Christmas time for me forever. The greatest Christmas gift is being home with you. Oh, I'll never leave you again. Of course, unless they need me to protect this land of mine, for this country of mine. Oh, it's all for you, for this country of mine, for this country of mine.
Wow. So, soldier goes to war. Soldier leaves his family newborn, maybe 10, 11 months old, comes back 4 years later. Is that kid going to even recognize him? He's only seen him through FaceTime. Did it all for his country. That is the story of many young men and women, and older men and women. And that song is for them. The last I looked, there was 32 views. That's what baffles me most, is something like that could really help a soldier or somebody who's going into that scenario or who's been in that scenario. Oh yeah, I remember waking up and looking at my wife one more time before I had to get up and go and fight the world to protect them. I have the highest respect for soldiers, for anybody in military who's put themselves out there to protect this country, to protect this microphone here. Allowing me to broadcast, allowing you to wake up peacefully every day on your pillow. That's something you should keep in mind next time you see a soldier. I know sometimes people think it's kind of trite to be like, hey, I thank you for your service. I say it. I appreciate every soldier because I would never be able to take another's life. So the fact that there are people out there that can do that when necessary and that are protecting my freedoms here on this homeland, I'm just thankful and I have gratitude for them. So I've written that song. I wrote a song called Medieval, which was written right after 9/11, and it was for the troops. It was a pump-up song. The lines of the song was, we're going to get medieval, chains and torture, or never run away from your fears. Oh, man, I got to... I don't think I'm going to play the whole thing right now, but you just have to hear the vibe of it. It's so crazy. This tune right here, guys. Let me get my seat comfortable here, my beat seat. This is Medieval. I don't know if I want to play the whole thing, but just check out the vibe on this.
Faster, do you think? A bit faster.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. Let's get my backdrop going over here. So this is the hook. Check this out. I'm sick of all the lying. You really leave me no options. Forget about the times that we shared. Forget we ever begun. I wish it were that easy, but we're gonna get medieval, chains and torture.
Always leaving room for rejoice, just fire and brimstone. Don't ever run away from your fate, just build your voice to youth of the nation. And let something to keep them occupied for the meantime, while I find a way inside. Keep them occupied till the timing's right. Touch up from the big disguise. We're gonna get medieval chains and torture. Always leaving room for a choice, just fire and brimstone. Don't ever run away from your fate, just build your voice to the youth of the nation. We are the few, we are the proud, we are the bravest our time will see. We'll face these trying times, yeah. Let's look alive, let's look alive. They may try and steal our pride. If they arrive, let's look alive, yeah. If they arrive, let's look alive. We'll kick them back in line. I'm fading. This could be the ending for you and me. Oh, I'm dreaming. Could be the ending for you and me. Oh, you're killing me. You're killing me. Gonna get medieval chains and torture. Always leave a room for a choice, just fire and brimstone. Don't ever run away from your fate, just build your voice too, yeah. The youth of the nation, we are the few, we are the proud, we are the bravest our time will see. We'll face these trying times, yeah. Let's look alive, let's look alive. They may try and steal our pride. If they arrive, let's look alive, yeah. Kick them back in line. They may try to steal our pride, yeah. If they arrive, let's look alive. We'll kick them back in line, yeah. This could be the ending for you and me. Oh, yeah. You're killing me. You're killing me. Gonna get medieval.
That song so I could release that track so I could play on it now. wasn't planning on playing any music at all tonight. I was like, I'm just play a couple. I was actually about to end the show 15 minutes ago. What the freak? You know what I mean? That's what happens when we're doing Renaissance show. You just don't know. I don't even know. I'm like, okay, show's over. Nope. Nah. Doing it again. Playing some music. To Medieval. I had to play Medieval for you. I wrote that in 2001, right after September 11th, and I wanted the world to hear it so they could have something to get pumped up to when they go out to war. We're almost there again. I was thinking about it while I was playing. Like, they're doing the same stuff. I was like, we should just go out there and play Medieval every day now. Get the vibe out there. You know what I mean? Just saying. So, guys, we are basically a day. I'm hoping that my Christmas album is on iTunes tomorrow. But if it's not, you can pick up the CD right now on markpires.com. If you do that, I will ship it out tomorrow. And hopefully you'll get it then the next couple of days, especially if you're close to Connecticut, you will. If you're not, then we'll get there as soon as it can. But it is available now. 12 albums, all available on my website, and all 12 should be available by tomorrow once this thing gets uploaded. I'm going to play you one final song here since we kind of went sideways there, and play you a little something here. This is called Another Christmas with You. Or you know what? Christmas Day. Is what we listened to at the beginning? Christmas Day? No, we listened to It's Christmas. It's Christmas Day is... Let me just see here, make sure we didn't play this already. No, we didn't. This is the intro song to the album, guys. I was wrong. I thought it was the other song we listened to, but this one right here. Listen to the first line of this. This is so cool. This is all, again, live improvisation, but this will be the final song of the evening, and be ready for tomorrow when we do it all over again, fam. Make sure you order your Christmas album. I can't believe I put out a Christmas album. This is the...
Provocative. Sexy.
This is the opening track.
Layer of luxury.
Wintertime comes round and I can't stop thinking about Christmas time. Hot cocoa with marshmallows on top. Got my pajamas by the fireplace. I'm hoping for that new toy that I circled in the book, and I gave it to my parents, and I hope to come true. Yeah. It's Christmas Eve tonight. I'm gonna close my eyes, so keep my ears open. I'm hoping to hear the reindeers in the sleigh and flying overhead. It's a home and sleep. It's a Christmas Day. Fast as I can go, it's Christmas Day. Morning come, and the first one to run down to the tree, turn the lights on. I'm a TV up, but yours and mine. It's a Christmas Day. Fast as I can go, it's Christmas Day. I got everything I wanted. Ooh, yeah, it's Christmas time. Open up your presents and get your smile on. Yeah, you can shut off the world for a day. Oh, it's Christmas Day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, it's Christmas Day. Ooh, Christmas Day. Ooh, and grab the sleigh. No. express, don't get go fast as I can go. Yeah, it's a Christmas day. Fast as I can go. It's Christmas Day. Grab the sleigh, going 90 miles. Christmas Day. Well, go wherever I got to go. Get to my Christmas Day. Christmas Day.
Oh, Christmas Day, Christmas Day.
This is the #1 gift to this.
What a tune that was. Did I give you guys the link for that? I may have. Oh my. Remember, guys, you can head over to markpires.com. Should be popping up on the screen right now. And order any of the 12 albums currently out from 2021. That is 156 songs written live here on the show and released this year. Songs about us coming together, songs about our society, the truth that you cannot speak through this microphone seem to come out in the words within this live improvisation show that we have here musically. So when you go and find songs like Mandate This and Masked Up, and they're powerful songs about the truth and that they won't let you say. And if you do, you get censored. They just censor the show in a weird way. But it's there. The songs are there. You can get them on the website. You could share them with the world. You could let people know that there is some truth out there that you can hear. You're not going to find it on YouTube with people speaking. You can't. It's hard to get there. When you want to say what you want to say, they pull you down. So you just have to talk about the things that you're passionate about. I'm passionate about us coming together. I'm passionate about this world understanding at some point that there's one platform out there where the negativity leaves itself at the door. There's no way in because, the moderators here will block it out. I'm only here to just cast a wide, like sun-like beam on everybody that comes within, a mile of this show. I used to joke, it'd be like, I'm beaming out this love and energy to everybody that whether they know or not that I exist, they're still getting it. And I imagine my neighbors next door just like freaking jumping through the walls every day I'm live because I'm just sending out all this love. I'm just thinking about them, like sitting there watching whatever they watch, just be like, honey, I don't know, I got all this energy. What am I doing? Well, you got like a freaking Tesla battery right next door. You're like... when you want to see the world a better place, that's not popular these days. But at the end of the day, it gives me purpose to try. And when we come here every day and I see the same family members back, I'm like, yeah, we're doing our work. We're doing the work necessary. And I know the family members here tell everybody they can. Margaret, Modoc's just, I saw Pope pop in a little while ago, but Modoc is here basically now as often as Modoc could come in. But Granny, Deborah, Freedom Grower, you guys are all awesome. I appreciate you being here with me today. MJ Mama, Pamela Swan, as always, you guys are always doing your best to try to share the show and get people out there to know what's going on. I think that's the way to do it. Just keep sharing. Let people know we're here and we're having a lot of fun and we're trying to shine a light on people instead of bring people down. We're trying to bring them up, lift them up into the, freaking sky as high as possible. There's a way that we can forget about the dark world for at least a little while each day. Just show up here together, get in the chat. And before you know it, an hour or 2 hours go by. It's so crazy how quick it happens. But we fly through these shows. And now we're 2 hours and 4 minutes in. Glad that I got on a little bit earlier today, though. So my plan is tomorrow, try to get on early again, if possible. Guys, 12 albums. They're all out. Make sure you tell some friends, share, and hold on, let me click this one. Tomorrow, remember, we do it all over again tomorrow. Guys, tomorrow is another like a light milestone day, 1085 in a row tomorrow. So if you are around, join us around 9:30. I'm going to try to get on earlier during the week. going into the new year, I'm going to have a whole different mindset. We're going to have to figure this out. We're going to get a time of day that works for everybody. It's going to be a shorter show, and we're going to try to see if we can pack the show each day. Everybody comes in for a quick 1 hour show, get in, get out, and then just get excited about what's going to happen the next day. I think I'm also going to wind up doing some other crazy stuff where I will continue to do, to not broadcast, but film, and then have content to deliver for you guys. So it's first ever content. You've never seen it before. We usually do the show and then I take something and I drop it, and then you guys were here for it, and then you're watching it again. We're going to do something where you don't know what's coming. What is going on here? My screen just went weird. So that'll work out. We'll figure it out. But I always want to keep doing new things, trying new things here. That's the plan, at least, So until tomorrow, fam and friends, let me say goodnight to you while you're here. Hold on. No, I'm not. Bradley, my friend, my brother, appreciate you. Sydney, how are you? Deborah, how are you? Loveface is kicking it with us. Margaret Jones, you are so awesome. Thank you again for spending the time with us. I hope to see you tomorrow. And remember that this is an everyday thing. Oh, you are awesome, Margaret. Thank you so much. And remember, guys, this is every day of the year. So MJ Mama, Pamela Swan, Red Storm. I hope that album shows up the next couple days. S Coop and Sage Pup. Guys, don't forget, you can get your own album. They are signed and get ready to go. Here we go. Check it out. This is one of the best albums ever. When Normal Returns. Back to the Future, Mark. Everything is Possible. Down in a Hole. And Renaissance Man. These are all ready to go, signed and ready to go. And I'm getting together the Christmas album, which again is this right here. I'll have the artwork printed and ready to go tomorrow. So if anybody orders the Christmas album, I will try to have that to you. I'll send it out tomorrow and hopefully it gets to you quickly. But I'm so excited to have these 12 albums for you guys recorded and written in 1 year. We have one more album to go. I have 11 days to complete that album and complete my task of 13 albums, 169 songs in 1 year. I can't believe we're one album away. When I complete this, you see how I speak? When I complete this, it will be the proof, that all the proof you need that every single thing in life is possible. That's a crazy thing to say you can do and will do. I'm going to write 169 songs, 13 albums in 1 year. I'm going to release my first Christmas album too. Just did the first Christmas album. It's done now. It just was released. It's coming out tomorrow. You can buy the CD right now, signed, on my website. I'm one album away from completing the most insane goal ever, creative goal ever. You guys know that if you want to consider this right here, I think I'm roughly, I want to say the Beatles created 183 songs as a group. When I complete my next album, and then with this album, I'll be one song away from writing more songs than the Beatles by myself in 1 year. This one's old, so let's forget about that. Let's just say next year when we start writing again, and we write the next album on the first month of the year and the next second month of the year, by February of 2022, I will have written and released more songs than the Beatles. Think about that for a second. And if you go and listen to them, there's so many great songs. They're not Beatles songs. I never had a producer. I'm here alone in a basement live looping and doing crazy stuff in the moment. The Beatles wrote their songs. They didn't improvise songs live in the moment. Nobody's ever done what we're doing here. It's crazy. This is craziness. And then the songs are good. I won't go further than that. I'll just say they're good. But they're in the moment. 156 good songs written in the moment. Like, what the freak, man? You go through them and you're like, this one is pretty cool. Let me try another one. I love this. Like, it's like every time I'm listening, I'm hearing the vibe again. I'm listening to the lyrics again. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's right. I wrote the song about the alien abduction. I wrote the song about being down in Hollow Earth. I wrote the song about, back in time and being a time traveler. I mean, it's amazing the stuff we've done here in 1,084 days in a row. But if you are newer and you found the show recently and you're starting to be able to get here more often, I just want you to strap in and be just excited about what's coming, because I don't know what it is, but I know it's going to be the moment, and I know it's going to be exciting. And within that, we're going to create something good, because you can't create anything good unless you're having fun and unless you're living in the moment. We do both of those things every day for 1,084 in a row. And when you're coming from love and you want to see people smile, what's the result? The end result is people will smile. The end result is you will create things that make people smile. And, taking it one step further, it was maybe December of 2 years ago where I decided, day 326 or something like that in a row, where I was like, I got to bring comedy into my show. I'm a celebrity impressionist. I'm a live improvisation guy. And I remember it was like I was talking, one of my friends, Luke, was like, at some point, he goes, when are you going to start doing like Christopher Walken and doing your impressions? I said, that's not real talk. At the time, it was Mark Pires' Real Talk. And I was just doing inspiration. And I was like, that's not real talk. That's me doing an impression of someone. That's not real. He goes, that's you being you. And I was like, yeah, I guess. And then my father said the same thing. He goes, no, real talk is you being real, 100%. You being real is you being Christopher Walken. It's being Al Pacino. It's being everything you do and letting it all happen in the flow. And I was like, yeah, that's right. So we started going at it. The first 3 or 4 times I introduced Dick Facce to the world, I had all kinds of crazy get-ups. I had glasses on and everything, because I didn't want people to know it was me. I was doing this thing where he was basically Dice. I was doing like Andrew Dice Clay, except I wasn't talking about women derogative in a negative way, in more of like a derogatory way. I was talking about getting respect and doing the same stuff that Dick Facce does. Like someone asking that they want me to help them, like, how dare you? How dare you ask me to help you? Are you kidding me? I can't figure you. Just stupid stuff like this. But the first couple days, I was dropping F-bombs like crazy. And it was hilarious. I was crying with what I was saying. But my wife caught wind of it, and she goes, you can't do this. She goes, you're a realtor. You can't drop bombs like that and get business. No one's going to want to work with a guy who's dropping bombs. I was like, so true. Like, I'm not making money for this. I can't just go and do whatever the freak I want. I got to keep it clean. So within that one moment, I said, I'm not going to swear. And so every day we've been live, we don't swear. We make the magic happen because we know we're not going to swear. We just go. Now I'll say freak, frig, I'll mouth words without saying them in songs because it rhymes. But in general, we keep it clean here. And there's a reason why. Cody actually hit me up with something very important when I had him on for that call. He said he watches with his 4 kids. They watch together, and they take details from the show and they discuss them. And that's a powerful sentiment, because what I want this show to be is the connection to the family again. The family has been under assault for a while. Every different organization trying to split the families up and divorce, everything. The reality is they don't have anything they can connect on together. But this show, everybody can connect on music, on comedy, clean comedy, and on an inspirational moment. So 5-year-old, 15-year-old, 25-year-old, mom, dad, grandparents, the whole family can connect to watch the Renaissance Man show. And when we do that, we build something twice. We build a connection to each other in the room and a connection to positivity. 2 things vitally necessary in today's world that we don't have access to. We don't have access to the family anymore, and we don't have access to positivity. We only have negativity, and everybody's going a million directions. What shows are there that are promoting the entire family to sit around together and watch? None. There's stuff for adults. There's something for kids. There's nothing that adults want to watch that are for kids, and vice versa. What we've created is a show for everyone. Now the question is, How long will it take for everyone to understand that there's a show like this out there and decide whether or not they want to come? They could decide they don't want to come, that's fine. But the idea is I'd just like everybody to know that it exists so they have a chance to know whether or not they want to stop in. So, when I have that Morpheus picture in the front where he's holding the red pill and the blue pill, and I say as Morpheus, they never even asked you. Because they didn't ask you whether or not you enjoy the show. They didn't even give you a chance to know it exists. They keep it from you. They just give you the fake news, National Enquirer, mainstream media. But one of these days, and this is one of my dear friends, family friends, said this the other day. He goes, it's just going to be one guy who has a huge following, or one girl who's got a massive following, and that watches the show, and they're going to tweet about it, or they're going to spread it out to their friends, saying, you guys got to check out this positivity platform, live songwriting and live comedy. An album a month. Every month this guy's alive. He's releasing an album. And that'll be it. And then we'll have new eyes and new people spreading it. Because once you hit critical mass, here's the thing that happens. If the 12, 15, 20 people that are out watching it at any given time go out and share, that's a small group trying to get others to see it. If you start getting 1,000 to 2,000, 3,000 people at one time, start spreading out to 3,000 other people who potentially spent to 500 people to 100 people, because you always have to take those numbers down. If 1,000 people all told one person, you got to expect that maybe 300 people will respond to that 3,000 response. Okay, so now you have 300 that may come in. That's not bad. You know, it happens quickly. It's a weird bell curve situation where we do 3 years, you know, almost going into our 4th year, and we go one day from where we are here to all of a sudden thousands of people are here with us. And it happens. I just don't know when that curve takes place, and thousands becomes tens of thousands, becomes hundreds of thousands, and eventually millions of people every single night with us right here. I have gratitude that that'll happen one day. I just don't really care about when it happens. I just want to continue creating. And one day I know when we get to that point where the people know to show up because there's a show here of love, then we will see some real change in this world. You know, imagine 1 million souls going out there with a positive message and sharing it on a daily basis. And by that positive message, I mean just maybe being just a smile. Maybe sharing a smile, understanding that when you affect a change in another, you affect the change in yourself. You know, I'm writing a book about that. I haven't gotten through it yet, but it has to be completed. I need to get my book out. That's the next thing I have to do. Who's going to buy it? Probably nobody. It doesn't matter. The point is, it's something I'm going to complete. I wanted to do it, just like I wanted to do a feature film, and we did 2 so far this year. I wanted to put out 13 albums. We got 12 in. We're doing 1 more. I want to get a book done. I'm writing a freaking book. I'm also getting the world here. I'm bringing the world here. I'm just calling it out. They just don't know it. They're deaf to it at the moment, but I'm calling out. And we're going to break through that algorithm that's set for this platform and many other platforms like this. And like I said, when the water starts rushing in, it's impossible to stop. But when you are able to keep it out, it's very easy to keep out for a very, very long time. It's just once that levee breaks, it's a wrap. When does that levee break? It may never break. They may have built a really good system for this show that you can never, you know, get over that levee and create enough pressure to burst through. But I'm going to keep showing up every day, and we'll see. If you guys keep doing your job of telling people and I keep doing my job of creating, and you really enjoy what I create, then one day other people will find it. I'm so excited about what we created earlier, that comedy thing we did about the second call from the Schmitz, Colorado, avalanche situation. Woo! I'm going to download that. That'll be probably movie night for maybe Christmas Eve. I may do that for Christmas Eve. I don't know, because we'll see. I mean, really, if you think about it, we could film 1 more of those tomorrow and make a movie, a Christmas movie. It'd just be like the, you know, network news Christmas movie situation, you know, where we're doing like, you know, Telefriffin and I are in the middle of Christmas doing broadcasts. through the years with Mark Pires. And that we could do next. We could do this. It wasn't 20. Oh, do you guys remember what it was like in 2019? Flashback situation, right? All of a sudden, it's Mark Pires, Channel 7 News here, 2019. We're doing it. Well, you know what? We're looking forward to a really good year coming up. You know, it's going to be amazing. You know, probably the best year in history, 2019. Like, we're going into it. I'm so excited about it right now. We got a call about something that was going on, like this thing in China, but don't worry about that. It's never going to be an issue. There's a guy named Dr. Weasel Fauci, and he said, it's not a problem. It's not a concern for America. And so we're good. That's what we're doing. That's going to be scene number 3 tomorrow of the Christmas movie. A Christmas Tale. A Christmas Report. Ooh, a Christmas Report. By Menon. We'll get the By Menon thing on the bottom. Channel 7 News. Did it. You know, when you're doing it, I'm thinking about doing it. Oh, still holding out for a Weasel Fauci family Christmas. That could be an interesting one, too. We're getting together at the Weasel Fauci. Everybody in the Weasel Fauci family is taking hydroxy poopy pants. Taking hydroxy poopy pants. I've been doing it forever. We didn't take the bugaboo. We got hydroxy poopy pants and ivermectin. When you get ivermectin, you're good. That's what we're doing here when you're Weasel Fauched. You know? Oh, goodness, fam and friends. So remember, tomorrow we do it all over again. For day 1085 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. So until then, fam and friends, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. You had to go away. You had to go away. Till tomorrow when we do it again. Day 1085 in a row.